today on Divorce Court.
Antonio cheated on me.
She never trusts me. I can go to the store, I'm cheating.
He lied to me.
If I go to the garbage can, I'm cheating.
You know, I saw him actually cheat on me.
If I go around her mama's house, I'm cheating. If I go around my mama's house, I'm cheating. You put a cat in the house, you probably think I'm cheating with the cat as well.
Hold up, now, there's something is wrong here. I look in the window and I'm seeing them having sex.
She constantly believes that I'm having sex with anybody who comes around.
He needs to make sure that, you know, I'm the only woman in his life if that's what he wants to do, of marrying me.
Divorce Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Michelle Cheatham and Antonio Dillard. The two of you have been together for 3 years. You've been living together, but you do not want to live together anymore. Ms. Cheatham, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me about this relationship and why we're here today?
Your Honor, we're here today because I just don't trust him. You know, he cheated on me. Can I explain what happened?
Please.
We went out for drinks, me and a close family member, and we had a nice little party and get together. So we decided to bring the party home. Mm-hmm. So we continue, and as we continue, they wanted me to go to the store. I knew something went wrong. Why you want me to go to the store of all people? Why not him? Why not you? You know, so I didn't trust the situation. So I went parked my car down the street and I walked back to the house and went around the house, you know, and I saw them having sexual intercourse. And I broke the window. And, you know.
You broke the window? Why didn't you just go in the door?
Because I was trying to get in the house.
Oh, why didn't you just go in the door?
It was locked.
Oh. Now, Mr. Dillard, did you really go home and send her to the store and to have a quickie with the woman and lock her out to make sure she didn't get back in? Did you really think that would work?
Of course I did. No, I didn't. I really didn't think that it worked. It didn't happen exactly like she said.
Will you tell me how you say it happened? What did you say?
We all went out. You know, we had some drinks, and the person kept, you know, they pursued it. They gave it to me, and they told me about it, and this, that, and other little stuff leading up to that. I told her about it as well, because I didn't want to do it.
Right.
But I was drinking. Look at her. Take it.
See, that's the thing. You didn't want to do it, but how did it happen?
Yeah,
how did it happen?
Look, alcohol is some strong stuff now.
Oh, I agree with you. Your judgment goes and all that kind of stuff, but if you knew there was a problem, why didn't you make sure you went to go get some stuff instead of her?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of have like a 50-50 thing on that. I tried to do my best, and I was too intoxicated to try to go to a store, period. I know that.
So why didn't you just say everybody stay where they are? You kind of wanted to, right?
A little bit, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Now, Miss Cheatham,
A wee bit.
how long had you been with him when that occurred?
What, 2.5 years? This was recently. So,
2.5 years.
So, I mean,
it was recently.
This probably happened like 3 months
about
ago.
2.5 years ago.
That's what I call a DKM, a drop-kickable moment. Why would you not just drop-kick this dude out the door? You're not married to him. You're living with him.
I tried to do more than that, Your Honor. I mean, I honestly and truthfully, I tried to...
Well, when I say drop-kickable, I mean don't drop-kick him physically. I mean get rid of him.
Well, that's what you did,
I wanted
though.
to physically drop kick him, though.
I didn't make that clear.
Right.
I'm not advocating violence. I'm advocating a leaving.
Right.
But what about the beating?
How come you didn't?
Tell about the beating.
Beating?
Yeah.
You deserve that. You don't think that you should have deserved what you got?
Nah.
What happened, Mr. Dillard?
All right, listen, this is what happened. It wasn't quite like that. It's not like me and the people, the close family members, having some kind of passionate love and anything like that. It wasn't like that. She's been accusing me of cheating from day one, since day one.
Right.
I mean, no matter since I met her.
But she did catch you in bed with this other woman. I mean, there's no quite getting around that, is there?
No, there's no getting around that. She caught me on that one.
Okay, all right. Is that the only time you cheated on her, or is this a regular event?
Yes. Take it.
Mr. Dillard, why don't you tell me what the problem is? You say there's a lot of arguing and stuff going on. What's your problem with the relationship?
She's lazy. She's very lazy. She's insecure no matter what. I mean, since day one, I had the same number that I've been having for years.
Right.
People call. You know, this was the past. I wasn't dealing with anybody else, but if people called, she would constantly check my phone, go on the internet, access my code to find out who all I've been talking to, who all I haven't been talking to. And no matter what I tell her, despite of what I show her there every day, I don't go out, I don't hang out with buddies, I don't hit the club. If people call my phone occasionally now, and I put them in the place, and she still will put me with those people.
What do you think's going on with his phone and his texts and all the calls?
Let me tell you something. First of all, he be saying that he put them in their place, but it shouldn't take you 20 minutes of the whole conversation, because it shows me how long they stayed on the phone. It shouldn't take you 20 minutes to put somebody in their place. I got a woman, that's it, it's the end of it. You shouldn't have to go and draw out a whole conversation for them. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to explain nothing to them. I am not single, that's it.
I got an example, Judge.
Please tell me.
I went to the doctor. It was a lady there that was the receptionist. I don't know what position did she work there at the hospital or whatever. And the lady was calling me about the appointments. She accused me of cheating with this lady.
Did you accuse him of cheating with a lady that he was just trying to make an appointment with?
I did, because let me explain that situation. She would call, and it started off as the appointment. You know, hey, I'm calling to remind you of an appointment that's 6 months away from now. Not to mention, you started the conversation and then it ventured off to something else. So when we decided to, try to call it quits, he left one day, and as he was gone, she called my phone. And she went to yapping, oh yeah, you mad, he left, he with me, this, that, and the other, woo, woo, woo. So how would you feel? Of course I'm finna buck on you, of course I'm gonna know, and I'm gonna feel like you got something going on with this woman. Why? Because she calling my phone.
Now you missed that part of the story.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That is not true. That's not true. All right, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Listen to me. She goes so far, no matter what goes on. Me and this lady never met up. The other lady she's talking about never met up. It was nothing else personal, no physical contact, nothing.
Yeah, but there was some flirting going on.
I flirt with a lot of people. I love black women. I love her. I flirt.
You complain that she's insecure.
But I don't flirt like that.
You continue to flirt.
I'm not ridiculous.
Whatever flirting you're doing is making her insecure. So you can't complain about the insecurity if you're doing things to continue to make her insecure.
Thank you.
I'm right, you're wrong. Let's move on.
That's right. All right, let's go. A lady that I had any dealings with, just knew her, through her. She accused me of cheating with this lady, took a love wrench to her car, bust the windows out, beat the woman's car up, unloosened the tire. I mean, the woman had no type of dealings, none.
Ms. Cheatham, did you tear up another woman's car? Mr. Dillard, I want you to tell me about her rageful conduct. Give me a couple of examples of what she's done.
A lady that I had any dealings with, just knew her, through her. She accused me of cheating with this lady, took a love wrench to her car, bust the windows out, beat the woman's car up, unloosened the tire. I mean, the woman had no type of dealings, none.
Ms. Cheatham, did you tear up another woman's car?
And tried to tear her house up and her too. It was the thing they do.
Based
like he
upon
said,
what information?
He was over there.
No,
and I had asked him where he had been at. And he was like, oh, I had been...
I went over there.
What he said, at a friend's house. And I'm like, okay, no, you wasn't. How you knew I did all of this if you was over here? You wouldn't have never known that, right?
The lady called me.
So he told me exactly, we know everything I done. You knocked on the door, you kicked the door in.
So we was there.
Yeah, you had to been there. You wouldn't know my every move. I mean, even if she called you, you still wouldn't know everything I did.
I got to fuss at you. None of that does anything to secure a relationship. None of that. You probably committed a couple of felonies. You lucky nobody called on you. That you could go to jail over some nonsense. That's number one. You mad at the wrong person. Number two, she's not your problem. She didn't make any promises to you. You're not in a relationship with her. Be mad at him. But keep your hands to yourself.
Yes.
That doesn't ever resolve anything. But now that I have said that, do you continue to be insecure about this relationship? And what kinds of things is he doing that makes you insecure?
I mean, the thing that he does that makes me insecure is the innocent flirting that he does, the way that he acts. He would, like his phone, that is the biggest secret in the world. He would get it, change his passcode. As soon as I find out the passcode, he has to change it. And he will make sure I don't see it. Like, he's one of those people, he'll turn his back to you when Why you gotta do that? It feel like you're hiding something from me. I'm your other half. You shouldn't hide nothing from me.
What's with the phone?
Can I say something about that?
Certainly.
She'll make a scene over anything. The reason I had the passcode of my phone is that she gets in it for no reason. It don't have to be no text in there, no calls in there. She'll just get in there and start some trouble.
Like what kind of trouble would she start?
And she'll just go looking up exes. Just go looking them up. Go text them and just see what they'll say. Just to see what they say to get kicks out of them. Then you want to
should be on
start...
Facebook liking your ex's stuff.
Does she text
Thank
your
you.
exes?
Yeah, she will. She'll text excuse me. She'll take my phone, destroy it, make public scenes, throw phone, anything she can. Skillets, plates, you name it.
Have you done all that?
Yes.
For nothing.
And what does that do? Where does that get you?
He's saying that it's for nothing. It's not for nothing. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it's for nothing. You know, like I said, with the ex thing, you had your ex constantly calling. He's a friends with a lot of females that he's had sexual dealings with on Facebook. I don't feel like you should be liking and commenting on their stuff because that, to me, that look like my man is thirsty. I don't need a thirsty man. I need one who's just for me, not for the whole world. I don't want to share you with all of these different people. That's how I'm viewing it. He can't seem to see it from my point of view. And when you do these things and make me feel this way, you know, like you're hiding something from me, your phone ring and I know it's a text message. Oh, no, that wasn't a text message. That's my game went off. No, it's not.
Yeah. We can go back and forth over this all day long. Mr. Dillard has brought with him a witness that will support his position about the nature of her insecurity. And I would like to call her at this juncture. What makes you think he's cheating?
I think he cheating with her. One day I come home, they got lube in the bathroom, bracelets in the bed. There's the evidence, so am I still crazy or
Well, let's ask
what's going
her.
on?
Ms. Thomas, is she all wrong? She got it all confused? Are you just friends? So here's where we are. After we all agree that you had that one little mishap in which you were having an intimate relationship while she went to the store. Now you say you're simply innocently flirting and she's overreacting.
Definitely.
So I brought in a witness here that you have shown me because she's going to support your position that she's overreacting.
That's right.
So your witness is Jennifer Thomas. So I'm going to have Ms. Thomas come up. Now, Ms. Cheatham, before Ms. Thomas says anything, do you have anything else that supports you, other than what you were talking about, the sketchiness with his phone?
Yes, I do, Judge.
What makes you think he's cheating?
I think he cheating with her. One day I come home, they got lube in the bathroom, bracelets in the bed, and I'm wondering where the heck it come from. So I asked both of them what happened, whose stuff is this? Oh, she's saying it's not hers, and he's saying he don't know where it come from, and both of them just looking at me as if I'm crazy. There's the evidence, so am I still crazy, or
Well, let's ask
what's going
her.
on?
Ms.
Thank you.
Thomas, is she all wrong? She got it all confused? Are you just friends?
No, I'm Becky with the good hair, baby. To sum up the story, we've been having sex for like 7 months.
Well, why don't
So wait, what do you mean? So you still been coming to my house and you been coming over here and you still been having what I mean?
Hey, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I don't want anything to break out over here or anything break out over here. Becky with the good hair, you can come over here.
More like bad hair.
Seem like you mad.
Becky with somebody else's hair.
Something like that. But you know, it's paid.
Ms. Thomas, tell me the truth.
We've been having dealings for about 7 months. We've, you know, all kicked it from time to time, and, you know, it just happened. I mean, I don't feel bad for it.
How do you know you don't feel bad?
No, ma'am.
How do you know her?
I mean, I knew her through another mutual friend, and we met like that.
And you know they're together.
Yeah,
And why don't you feel badly about having sexual relationship with
I
somebody
don't owe her
else's
no
man?
loyalty.
And see, this is the people that he choose to you know deal with. This is what I have to deal with constantly. That's why I said he want to make it seem as if I'm crazy and I always overreact.
You are.
But here's your proof.
You are.
You
Thank
see
Well, how could she be overreacting and being jealous when you are, in fact, sleeping with her man?
If she know how to control her man, then she wouldn't have that problem. All she gotta do is play her role. Then he wouldn't be opting out of the miniature size and opting into tons of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Dillon, do you have anything you want to say at this juncture before I lose my mind?
Thank you.
This is a lie, Your Honor. A lie.
Since
She's
when?
crazy, and this is a lie.
Since when?
And that's all you got?
I mean, the truth don't go but one way.
Yeah.
And that's a lie.
It's
I ain't
a lie.
never heard.
So she just made it all up.
Okay, once, okay? But we weren't having sex for 7 months. Enough of that about that.
One time?
Huh? At one time.
One time.
All these one times adding up though.
I'm gonna yell at everybody. I'm gonna start to my left and I'm gonna make my way to the right. First of all, Ms. Thomas, if women don't respect one another, men are never gonna respect
But if
us.
you don't respect
No. It's me and it's me. You know, you have to have some dignity and class about yourself. Just because you're able to do something doesn't mean you ought to do something. You're able to do a lot of bad things. People with class don't do them, even if they're able to do them. It is tacky and wrong to say, well, she handled her business, you wouldn't have. Everybody says all that nonsense. It's not true. It speaks to your lack of character. It speaks to your lack of value. It speaks to your lack of respect for women in general and black women specifically. We're having a tough time. We are at the lowest socioeconomic rung. We're single mothers fighting over a piece of man that's never going to do right by us anyway. And part of that has to rest on us to the extent that we behave like you do. I've said enough, now get out. You should have been finished with him the first time he got in bed with somebody while you were outside the door. If you're gonna lay down like a mat, he's gonna walk on you. Don't do that. Have some dignity about yourself. It's better to be alone and be dignified and righteous than with someone who's treating you like you're nobody. And he's treating you like you're nobody. And you're not nobody. You're somebody. You got value, you got worth, you got ability, you got intellect. Don't let him just travel all over you. You get rid of him. You just, you put an end to it. But he will never respect the line you failed to draw. Draw that line. You should have drawn it before. You don't give him no more chances because you know he ain't worth it, Mr. Dillard. You're a traveler. And our community cannot tolerate any more travelers. You don't have any dignity about yourself. You go from one woman to another. Get a good woman and keep her. Or if you can't do any better than run around out there, then don't lie to anybody about what it is you're doing. Say, look, I'm not about nothing. I want to have sex with you. And I'm going to tell you, it's sad, but it's true. There are women out there who'll do it. They will. I know you're not about nothing. I know you're not faithful. I know you're not a right dude. You just traveling through and you may knock me up and not take care of the children, but hey, it's cool.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
If you can't be better, at least be honest. Get rid of this dude. This marriage is done.
I'm satisfied with the judge, however the judge ruled it. She put out some good knowledge or whatever, but you know, it was just some lies.
I see that the judge saw my side and she understood where I was coming from. She saw, you know, the hurt and the pain that I've been through with Antonio and obviously dealing with these other females. So I'm glad, you know.